Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing this 1/3 scale Deadman concept designed by Lee Bermejo.
Shut up and sit down.
A lot of people know who Lee Bermejo is nowadays. In the comic world, he's been on fire for quite some time. My very first run-in with him was Death Blow. It was a Batman, it was like these thicker books. It was a 3-parter, and that was a long time ago, but a lot of people may know him from the Joker book, just Joker. And then if you're anything like me, you just spent the better half of the last 5 hours talking non-stop about the Lee Bermejo Joker. This thing set the statue collecting world on fire. It was supposed to release at 2 a.m. my time. It ended up releasing at like 1:30, 1:28ish. I got my hands on one immediately. I had a couple friends that got their hands on theirs immediately. I'm happy for everyone. And then the website crashed. And after the website crashed, everyone was freaking out, worried they didn't get one. This ain't the first time I've gone through something like this. Cheers to everyone who made it through. The very first time I went through this was with the Hot Toys Gunmetal Gray exclusive Iron Man on Sideshow Collectibles. I remember I was refreshing that page every chance I got, just trying to get my hands on one. I fought my way all the way through the checkout line, and then I finally got one. Well, a lot of people just had to do that with the Joker. I barely had any problems. I went on, and my impatience paid off. I immediately searched him. I seen him, and picked him up right then and there. Something great I'd like to say, Sideshow has been gouging the hell out of us on shipping Prime 1s. Even this guy was pretty expensive. That's not the good part. The great part is Prime 1's economy shipping, all the way from China. I know they're a Japan company, but their statues ship from China. At least the last 3 I got directly from them did. But it was $6 or $9 to ship here, economy shipping. Super excited about that. This Lee Bermejo Joker is on fire. The deluxe version, $1,199, a $199 deposit. 4 heads, the one with no nose, the one with the open mouth, the normal, that's the normal one, and the Batarang are part of the normal one, but we're going to get a knife hand and some cards for the deluxe version as well. But anyway, guys, so we're not here to talk about the Joker or Lee Bermejo Batman. We're here to talk about Deadman from Justice League Dark. If anyone wants to get caught up, I suggest highly that you give this a watch. Karen watches this video basically non-stop. If it wasn't for her streaming it, I'm sure this disc would be worn out by now. But this will get you caught up to everything you need to know about Deadman here. Justice League Dark has had, basically it's an ongoing series where the revamp that they're doing right now has some of our favorite characters, but they've replaced a couple. Wonder Woman's basically taken Batman's spot. This is book 9, or comic 9. But Justice League Dark is going strong. I absolutely love Swamp Thing. And we're about to get screwed for shipping with Swamp Thing. It's like $395 for the size of box that he comes in. I know he's going to come in like 2. Iron Studios Superman, he's probably not as heavy, but he's shipping to people for like $60. I got all my half scales, and I'm positive their shipping was under $200. It was like $175 for half scales. Batman Armored came in 3 boxes. They were trying, basically it felt like they were trying to dissuade us from buying Prime 1, but I think everyone turning out and crashing Prime 1's website with this Joker basically gave Sideshow what they weren't expecting. I think they thought they held the power still, and now they got nothing. Like, Prime 1's gonna kill it on their own. I look forward to spending my money at Prime 1. I've expressed my concerns with Sideshow. Their high edition sizes, their shit quality on their production pieces, and the overall lack of everything is why everyone's been moving to Prime 1 and XM. I mean, Sideshow's trying to keep up with Prime 1 and XM's prices, but with like quality that's, I mean, DC collectibles level. So I don't know. They got to do something, and they got to do something fast. I still love all my old Sideshow pieces. I still support the hell out of those. I used to think Sideshow and Hot Toys was my favorite companies for the longest time. And it wasn't a quick transition. It wasn't like Prime 1 came out and I started hating Sideshow. It was like the pieces started becoming disappointing. If you go on to the statue groups, every other person has a problem with something with Sideshow. Each piece, the paint apps, the statue leans, whatever it may be, there's always problems. But enough of all that. I know you guys turned up to see this Deadman. I haven't seen much buzz going on the internet, so I figured let's get it up. Let's get it up early and let's knock it out. Karen and I have Swamp Thing on order, as I was saying. We have Deadman right here, and we are hoping that Zatanna and Etrigan and John Constantine, we're hoping all these things will eventually release. Look at these. These are unique. Never seen these in a statue yet from Prime 1, but they're basically little calling cards. It's basically kind of like what you'd get in the calendars, but very cool. Aquaman, Lobo, Batman Who Laughs, JoJo's Bizarro Adventure, and then finally, and a Warhammer, but we come to Deadman. So we're gonna put the bones on, then we're gonna put Deadman on, and then we're gonna put his head on, and we're fucking done. How beautiful. This is gonna be a short unboxing, my friends. These pictures though, these are dope. Look for these on my Instagram, Wind, WIND 720. I'll put it down at the bottom. So that's been my gamer tag forever. I really want to change it. Oh my goodness. So guys, I don't know what your last P1 piece was, but Prime 1 changed their packing. That's crazy. Alright guys, so kind of crazy, but out of all the P1 pieces I've ever got, this has not been the packaging. I mean, maybe it's more economical, or maybe it's been proven that this is better, but we'll find out. This will definitely be probably one of the first pieces I've ever got with this type of packaging. I noticed right away with the layers. Alright. Some of our silica packets. You can see right away. This is how it looks inside. You know, maybe this is more secure for a statue. Who knows? I would assume it would take the shock better. Let's see. And they got packed right here with some of this foam. Let's see. Move this. Got some more foam. Wow. Oh my goodness. How cool. Let's see down here in the hand. I think we got this arm hidden right down there. Alright, we got the rib cage right here. Very cool. It's like a soft type of plastic. You got the angry one right there. Got the normal one. So, let's take a look. Is there anything I skipped? I don't think so. Alright. Oh, this base is... Oh. Wow, that's in there tight. Oh. Okay. Take a look at this. And make sure. I'm just blown away because all new packaging. Oh, how cool. Realize Boston brand. Ah, very cool. Let's take a look at the bottom. There we are. Number 55 of 350. Oh, I love it. Look at how it's broke. So back here eventually we'll be moving all the Dragon Ball Z. It'll be all Prime 1s. But, oh man, this is still heavy. Even without the base. Deadman weighs a ton. You can see right here, here's Boston brand. We got our skulls. Turning around, we got the broken tombstone. Very cool. We know that our foot is going to rest right here. There's the other peg for our foothold. We're going to take this. You know what? Look at this. We had a minor little break right there. That's rare. Usually never have that. With a P1. It's still connected and you probably want to notice it, but I also know Sideshow's been having issues. Sideshow and P1 together. We'll have to see how this all works out. Goes inward. Just like that. Alright, now we got this bone. Everything seems to be good with this. This is gonna go right up here. I guess. Yeah. Looks like it's supposed to sit on there, but you couldn't see me. But just right off camera, it's really hard to get this out of the new packaging. Alright, so we got that. Alright. Our Deadman body is absolutely dope. See a little bit of a seam line right here. But other than that, this thing is designed incredibly badass. Now I hope he goes right in. I will say this, Prime 1, I absolutely love you. Absolutely love you, but that new packaging has me a little worried if that's how all future pieces are gonna be. So there we go. He fits right on. And he is definitely huge and impressive. This packaging is not what I would call ideal. It's very hard to get your pieces out. I was actually extremely worried about breaking this. So here's our normal head sculpt. All right, let's go ahead. Let's try it on. There we go. So we can take a look at him. He is definitely cool. You guys should know that Karen was gonna be ordering this. If you know her, it's definitely right up her alley. She loves Deadman. I think she actually watches Justice League Dark because of him, but look at this. This detail is immaculate. Oh, it's so good. The broken rib cage is scary, and digging the piece out was absolutely terrifying. I will say that. Let's take a look down here. So we got our angry face. You know, I don't really picture Boston to be mad. I always go for the exclusive. Pretty sharp point down here. Almost looks like a chip, but I don't think it is. I think that's just how it has to fit. I don't really picture Boston being mad. I don't know how much we'll actually use the angry face, but let's go ahead. Take this one off. Let's try out. There we go. That's our exclusive head. See a little bit of a seam line in there. I don't know. We'll have to check and see if the other one, I mean, that's not much. He is definitely cool though. This skin, this flesh suit, it's too cool. It's dope. God, that angry header is pretty awesome. It'd be nice to have a bust stand to put him on. I know that's more of a newer thing, but he's definitely awesome. Don't mistake the excitement in my voice for I know I always praise every piece. I guess they fit well. I'm just always so worried after being burned so many times with like other pieces, kind of like the Sideshow pieces. I'm always looking for stuff I never thought I'd be looking for, but never really had a problem with Prime 1. Wow. This broken tombstone. Look at that, get a butt shot. You got the hamstrings, you got his calves coming up to his quads. This spinal cord on his suit is really a badass touch. But yeah, some fleshy meat. We'll have to find out about the rib cage though, guys. I'll let you know what happens. But I don't think I'm a fan of this packaging. It was literally really hard to get into it. I was terrified I was gonna break these pieces trying to pull them out because you can tell they're thinner than he is. God, he is so textured. I mean, I've broken pieces on statues before, and it is a bit of a bummer to get the broken rib cage. I'm not gonna let that slow me down from posting this video. I'll let you guys know what happens after. Goro over there had a broken necklace, and that's what really slowed down the video. I still haven't put it out. I was waiting on a reply, and the reply was less than stellar, but this Deadman, he's huge too. I don't think you can technically get a feel for how big he is here, but I mean, he'll stand toe to toe with that Batman back there, if not be a little bigger. Almost just looking at his legs, like he has got legs for days on this statue. I don't know, we'll have to do a size up next to Batman, but let's go ahead, we'll do that now. So guys, it's almost crazy to look at these two together, because if you think about it, Deadman's feet are well past Batman's feet at this point, and if you look up where their hips are, they're almost dead on, and their shoulders are almost dead on. So it's like, if these two were to be standing next to each other, I feel like Deadman's either Batman's a little short for 1/3, or Deadman's extremely tall for 1/3. Let me go ahead and give you an idea. Right there, and that Chun-Li is 1/3 as well, so it's Karen's new statue. She'll be doing she's got a video coming of her. I don't want to steal all that thunder over there. But he is extremely big. If we were to put the BVS Batman next to him too, he would still feel like a much taller man. I mean, maybe he is way taller than Batman. I never really noticed it, but he is definitely big, to say the least. Well guys, this has been the unboxing of my Deadman. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll let you know what goes on with the broken piece, because I know Prime 1 and Sideshow haven't really been communicating a lot lately about it. Prime 1 says Sideshow should contact them. Sideshow says we'll just offer you a refund, that sort of thing. It's kind of unacceptable that this like fight they're going through, but I'll let you guys know what happens. I would like a replacement piece because it did get broken during shipping. It is extremely fragile. I'm glad these ones didn't break completely off. The skulls are cool. Everything about him is cool. But I like this other head, the angry one, but I can't picture Boston with it, man. He's always such a jokester and he's so funny that I picture we're gonna keep this smiling head on him. But as always guys, you know, go find me at Instagram. I got projects going on over there all the time. Wind720, I'll put it right here on the screen. If you enjoyed this video, like it please, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon, because people have been telling me they didn't know that my videos were out. Check this out. Look at that. Deadman and Deadman. I know you can see my lights, but I have those lights on because I want you guys to be able to see these properly. But anyway, hit that bell icon, guys. Leave me any questions you may have. Let me know what you think. Which head would you keep on him? And as always, guys, I love you all, and keep buying toys.